Hello and welcome back to Beacon Pines. My name is Ussur. Taika's taking us through the next stage in this cute little horror game. Alrighty, Taiki, take it away. Turn my hat around. Sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really, we just sort of ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go and take care of something. We're gonna stay in this house for the day. I think we did this. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. We're to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it! I'll stay here till you get back. Good. You don't think we're actually gonna do that, do you?
No.
We don't follow rules. Well, that was strange.
Alright, time to head out.
An eerie electronic sound echoed from Luca's bedroom.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, because,
Hello?
he got taken away.
Is anyone there? Hello? Rollo, is that you? Over? Strange. Alright. Well, that happened. Can you go in your parents' room now?
Probably not.
Uh-oh.
What?
Someone's at the door. Hello? Oh, hey, Roxy. This is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rollo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where's the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood? If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. Just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
He's not in the library. Rollo. Where are you? He's been kidnapped.
By the man in the yellow suit.
Yes. By Darth Vader. From the planet Vulcan. That's a Back to the Future reference. You haven't seen the movie, so you wouldn't get it.
I don't care what kind of reference it is.
Well, you should.
No.
It's important.
No, not really.
Alright. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. Roxy said she'll be here, then she will be here. I don't see why I'm standing around doing nothing and waiting for Roxy. When I could be standing around doing nothing and getting paid for it. But, Libby, Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. My parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. Could spend the time making posters. That'd be great, I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. So did they kill Rollo?
From what I, know.
No, don't spoil it.
Probably not.
Follow him. I mean, we're supposed to be going to the library, but hey, who cares?
But
I don't even know where a library
this
is.
way.
Oh, there's the library.
Yeah, there's the library. Like, I know where I'm going. I've played this game before. I don't know this map.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Gato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
Oh, hey, Luca. You snuck up on me. Good book? No, just started
He
it.
gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels?
Yes, I did know that.
Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy?
Yeah.
They're the bee's knees. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we did that.
Hi, Beck. Oh, sorry.
Sort of monsters puts candy behind a locked door. Oh yeah, Mr. Duncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? Oh, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You're new here? Yep, not by choice.
Family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing. I guess so. Like, missing? Missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca
Yeah.
shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up.
Beck
What?
pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep. Well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid alone to find his friend. But I always do the opposite. It's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. Persons should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. Yay! I can get you killed too! The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. Suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Yeah. Into the Forbidden Forest. Dang, they boarded up the way in.
Just taking that in case. What the heck? Oh no, not this.
Luca
Oh
felt a
god.
chill as he approached Beck.
I'm gonna
Eyes
kill
were
someone.
locked on
I
a
just
strange
know
green
it.
liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what this stuff is. Well, the next step, obvious step, is science. What does science suggest? Poke it with a stick!
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
Well, that's weird. What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So science tells us this skunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hi! Ish, look what the cat dragged in. Yep. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Don't say things like that, it hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Looks fine to me. Hello, I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name, this is my compatriot Tish.
You are gonna die. Iggy.
Yep. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, and his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. Uh-oh.
He took a step towards
It's
Luca,
time to
his
die.
sneer lit by the glowing puddle.
Knock him in the puddle.
Tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the tickles or the strange.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
That's weird. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yep, check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arm.
What the, Tish? Is she tickling you? Yep. Yep. Yep.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
Yep, yep, yep.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yep. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh, what a little creep. You might want to get that stuff off your head. I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
As best as she could.
Is it bad? Depends on what are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look. Oh god. So that went well.
Chapter 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we are not doing
Best
chapter
policy.
4.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his
Here we are.
He'd
Okay.
only just
We're going
met her,
back.
and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Alright. So you're gonna try and do that one again? Okay. Time to bust out the strange.
Time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
Weird when people don't talk. Yep. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense, wackadoos travel in packs, eh,
At the
Dad?
sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Nice! Urgh! Whack!
Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Yes! My clothes! You jerk, I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
struggle. Oh, feels so good. Huh? I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yep. He started mutating. So, that could have went better. She's doing a different one. This story is about struggle.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was
Nice.
afraid and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
So, you got a different story now.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything is also...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut it.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
As you turn that masked man into a mutant. Finished drying a mess of jam last night? Uh-huh. Well, they'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. What did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Rollo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. Set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. And another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much, as he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There's some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Alright, I thought you said you only had 2. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now while the day is still young. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, those were all long on the rotary, so...
How would you know?
Because when you do a rotary, there's a clicking sound as it comes back. Those were all like middle length ones. I've used a rotary phone.
And that means that you're old.
Yep. Anyway.
Super old.
Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. Simple matters, we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. What is that problem? Is she trying to off you?
No. Hi, Rollo.
Okay, sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. You're alive! Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what'd you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens.
Rollo!
No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rollo, I gotta deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? Sounded like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. Not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. He's a space case. Okay. Don't see anything out of the ordinary here.
There isn't.
Everything looks normal here. Last Chance Diner. Hi! Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. May not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Break. Got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Few things in the world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. Alright, next.
Mr.
Mr. Tolliver.
are you, Mr. Tolliver?
Eris
Wilder, I
Valentine,
trust.
oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. Seems to be the problem.
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice. Front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Yeah. Well, yes. That's the news of the day. There's no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. Sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more interested in this town's future, rather than a story than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing the town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is dangerous. You finish that thought. I'll make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Can I give the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. So that's Mr. Wilder. That is not Mr. Tolliver. Or is it Oliver? I don't know.
There's Mr. Tolliver.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello? Beep!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
So you have something for me? Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on
Mr.
them.
Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward.
Well, that's
and snatched
suspicious.
the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put it on my store shelves post-haste. Hey, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of
He
course.
leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. He is super suspicious. Like, he was expecting drugs. Alright, now you gotta go to the guy who has a crush on your Gran.
Since the dinosaur times.
Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. In other words, take it! Oh, in that case.
Snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until next time I see your Gran. Wow, he just robbed you. What's up, Beck?
Hi, Beck.
Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple, why? How old are you? 12. Perfect, follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions?
Yeah.
Just try and keep up, okay? Okay, Beck! What just happened? Well... off we go! Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, And what's your new little friend's name?
Locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you.
That's
I'm
not the
Nelly,
same
and this
last
is
name.
Ilona.
That is not the same last name that his grandmother said.
Well, his grandmother is like Hartford,
Yeah.
and he's Van Horn. So, Apparently that's his dad's name. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. Friend has been friended. This calls for celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. Actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. So don't get into too much trouble now.
Okay.
Can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little college next to the big mansion place. Oh. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by the big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one with this whole friend grift. Great, see you there.
Okay. I should go talk to Rolo.
Yeah, meet back at the big creepy gate.
Fine,
Doesn't
I'll
say
talk to
anything about Rolo,
after.
so maybe you can go to the treehouse afterwards. Probably not.
I am not gonna talk to you. Because that'd just be a waste of time. No, actually.
Off to the big creepy gate. What's up, Beck? So who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. That creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing? Bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really, they pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. That's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. You all use that same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. We can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way.
It's not even nighttime yet.
The foul harvest. Dun dun dun!
Okay, alright, now shut it.
Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. Plus, we've already met, and I know you're pretty cool. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle
Took a long
that.
breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter
Oh
4.
no.
Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was
Moodwills?
worried about
Yeah.
change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage and estranged. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plate. Dinner went by
What
without
plate?
much conversation.
Slow it down a little.
As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
Tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Grandma? Where are your parents at? Back, manners. Alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months
think
now.
He passed away.
Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to
Deja
his feet,
vu.
pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how do you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We're fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. Sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck? Sorry, Luca, this move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow. Matt, what brought you to Beacon Pines? You were right the first time, we're here for work. Millie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her the newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the
Luca
ground.
glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is there are different ways to grow plants. Some people tack to their plants and hope for the best. Some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. Ooh! You swore you didn't!
Beck slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo
Luca
soon.
glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up! I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break.
Respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promised him you'd tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. There's a juicy secret you've got to tell me. Okay, you can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah!
Doesn't even know where the treehouse is. Why is he
Beck
leading?
skulking by the gate.
They're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place. Mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spike gate, looming mansion, rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
Mark my words, you decadent nightmare house. You will reveal your secrets to me. Oh shit. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. Oh, that's the heiress and Darth Vader from Planet Vulcan. Who's she talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course, long as everything proceeds as planned, there's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means making some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. Comes the time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about. Oh my god, that's your gran!
Excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. You wouldn't understand that when this all inevitably fails, I will deny everything. I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. Can't wait to see the look on that Rube Care's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. I'm surprised you're so comfortable with potential collateral damage. There's one thing I've learned.
Hi, for you.
Hey. Hold on. I'm gonna knock this off. There.
Oops, sorry.
It's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady. But that's just flat out supervillain talk. You don't mind me asking, why? Why are you doing all of
The
this?
mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
I knew
Hi,
it!
Gran.
Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred. Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Ooh, your Gran's evil!
I mean, that's probably what I'd expect.
Chapter 5. What big ears you have. Luca sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
Good thing you got back with you. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Why are you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my Gran. That was your Gran? Yeah. Okay, well, sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this.
Doubtful.
I doubt it. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Meet up with Rollo at the treehouse.
Yeah, this time I'm leading the way. Okay.
Oh god, more people. Last time, there's nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. Nuncreed, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need, knowing you'll know it. Absolutely. You'll just sign here acknowledging everything is accurate. We'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
Clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ha ha ha. Oh man, you're not gonna be able to sneak by him. Oh, he didn't say anything. He must be distracted by the clipboards. Oh no. Other people's. You're just gonna have to go. It's fine.
Oh, there's the treehouse. Go! What the?
Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further on from here. What's your buddy Rollo like? He's... Rollo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even when he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. About time, damn time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. I have a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay, there used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They're kind of a big deal. Ooh, big deal fertilizer. It was a big deal to us. Stuff really worked, farmers loved it. Valentine's grew and grew. Pecan pines pretty much grew around it. Most everyone in town either worked for him or used his fertilizer. Things were good. Sensing big butt. Around 6 years ago, he suddenly died. Something changed.
And
Changed how?
6 years ago, his father died.
Could have been a bad batch. Maybe it was in the water, air, or soil. Nobody knows. But all the crops died. Everyone blamed the Valentines. A foul harvest. Yeah. Fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Yeesh. Next year the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, you do everything right, and it's sort of a crapshoot what happens. And no one knows why? Nope. Take it Rollo's farm got the short end of the stick. Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things should have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative. The first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. We'd better get going. Yeah. About time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? Name's back. You must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we spared no expense in the construction. I've seen worse-looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey, Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be too safe these days.
Don't. Okay, you're bringing up the ladder. That's good.
And he's rolling up the window on a car door.
Uh-oh.
He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Lavish!
I haven't actually got this far yet.
You're gonna have to throw something at it. Probably something in the junk pile. Hit it with a brick! Oh, nice shot. Almost. Got it. Oh no.
Bruh.
Now it's moving. Oh, moving target. Got it. Where'd you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. So Rollo warmed up to the new kid right away. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are we sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess? Hey, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so, it seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. Keep saying it was a man.
When it was Gran.
They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? Grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. Then they let go and ran. Dang. That's intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Iris Valentine meeting with Gran. Wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Rollo let out a low whistle.
And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There's an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Iris Valentine. Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this town is kind of awesome.
Rollo and Luca shot back a look.
No offense. So we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town. And their leader is your Gran, and she tried to murder you. That part's probably accurate. First of all, and for the last time, there's no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged. But she's definitely hiding something. Maybe.
Yeah.
Your gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe.
Okay.
All she does is sit around all day making jam.
Yeah, and she works for the Valentines. Are we not going to mention that?
What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know, we haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your gran before? Not really, no. Been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your gran is on the up and up?
Luca gazed out the window.
Is it even your gran? I'm just saying, sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. Could say the same thing about your family. But you're right. Luca, your gran is hiding something. Pa always says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. My gran really is hiding something. Don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. After that, we can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in.
Chapter 6. Secret Lair. Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Yeah, he should be. What time is it? Okay, before you go anywhere. That's where we're going to wrap this one up. It's very interesting. Your gran, I don't think is your gran. I think she's evil.
Get out the door!
And not related to you at all. And
Exactly.
I think she kidnapped your mom and
Murdered
an
the
excuse
father.
to move in. Well, I don't know if she murdered the father or not, but I bet
Farter?
you she the farter, yes. But I bet you she kidnapped your mom and used that as an excuse to move in and take care of you. Anyway, that will be all. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when we post new things. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Catch you all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye!